Hey guys, welcome to another Mini Z video. I've got my Flying Lizard Porsche 911 here, and the problem is it doesn't drive well on my track. So it's a shame because it looks nice, but it's got a real issue driving this one on the track. So I'll show you how bad it is. So as you can see, it's like it's had a night at the pub. It's tipsy-turvy, it tends to traction roll like crazy, so I can't go around the corners at full speed or aggressively turn in. So first thing I'm going to do is, it's on a narrow chassis, so I'm going to change it over to a wide chassis and adjust its wheelbase from 90mm to 94mm. And I'm then going to put this Calsonic Nissan 350Z body on it, and I'm going to see how that goes. And if that one tends to traction roll, then because I've got a wide front end on it, I'll just increase the wheelbase and change the motor mount at the back to make it a mid-mount 98mm car, and then put a 98mm body on it. Be interesting to see if swapping it over to a wider 94mm rear mount fixes the issue on a narrow 90mm rear mount. That took longer than expected. How many times have you thought that when you're doing work on your Mini Zs, guys? So it took me a while to find a wide set of the front end, and then it took me a while to find the right piece for the change in the wheelbase. I've just done a quick drive around on it, and I'm just all trimming it out and setting it up. It's a nice looking car, that's for sure. Getting a bit close to the camera, I'm not sure it's focusing properly. Next step is to adjust the endpoints, because it's turning in very sharply. So I'll see what it does at 80% on the endpoints. It's ready to drive, so I'll get onto it. Is this Calsonic Nissan going to traction roll like the Porsche? Well, let's see. Yes. So I reduced the endpoints, I reduced the steering speed, I increased the expo, but it didn't matter, still traction rolls. And I've got 40-degree tyres on the front, and I'm pretty sure it's 40-degree on the rear, so, and I don't have a T-plate that's suitable for this one to stiffen up the rear. I don't have any springs to stiffen up the front, so I'll just say it's easier to swap it over to a different wheelbase. So the problem is, I looked at my what I thought was the right motor mount to convert it to a 98, but the problem is it's not the right one. I bought an MZ217 instead of an MZ215 because I went on the words where it just said motor case type set, type MM2 from R03, but when I opened it I knew it was wrong because it didn't have the right shapes of pieces. So then I looked into it more and I found that MZ215 is what I should have bought. So I can't swap it to a 98mm wheelbase, but I do have quite a few of the LM motor mounts, so I could swap it over to be an LM 102mm car. So it's a shame because the Nissan's a lovely looking little car. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's a shame that I don't have an easy way to just fix the traction roll issue, because I like to aggressively go into the corners fast. I don't want to have to back off the throttle and take the corners less aggressively. So, bit of a pain. So do I swap to 102 right now, or do I order some parts and change it to a 98mm, which will take a few months if I buy from Japan, where the parts are half the price of buying in Australia? guess I'll go to a 102. I've got plenty of 98s. So sorry Nissan, it's a shame.